You have selected the Help feature. You can exit this feature at any time by clicking anywhere within the window. The purpose of this window is to compose and calculate menus. To start Make Edit menu, click on the Make Edit menu tab. In this window, we see the patient's name, the food item selection drop-down box, weight display box, nutritional information display buttons, the caloric value, the equal meals per day selection, the calculation bar, displayed only when sufficient food items are selected, the ketogenic targets, the menu name box, the mealtime selection drop-down box, the preparation description field, the calculation method selection box, the status display, a delete menu button, a clear button. We are now ready to compose a menu. Click on Make Edit menu. I would like to make simple porridge for breakfast. The ingredients required are rolled oats, milk. We select rolled oats from the food item drop-down menu. This can be done by simply clicking on the down arrow on the food item selection box and entering the first letters of the food item name, O-A-T. The food item selection box will display the food items according to the letters entered. When the required food item appears, click on the name in the selection box. Box closes and the food item is selected. Now we select the milk from the next drop-down menu in the same manner. As we know, a ketogenic menu requires a balance of carbohydrate, protein and fat. To balance the menu, we will need food items with sufficient protein, carbohydrate and fat. The rolled oats will give us the carbohydrate we need, while the milk will give us some of the fat and protein we require, but not enough. We need more protein and fat to create a balance. To boost the level of fat, considering the other ingredients, cream would be an excellent source of fat. To boost the level of protein, cheese would be a good choice. However, some cheeses contain a considerable amount of fat. We select cream from the next food item drop-down box. The calculation bar appears in red. This indicates that the menu cannot be calculated. However, when we select cheese from the next food item box, the calculation bar turns yellow, indicating that the menu can be calculated. We select the amount of equal meals per day by clicking the 3, 4, 5 or 6 button. The daily ketogenic values will be divided by the amount of meals per day. The amount of meals per day is clearly shown on the printout. You may not mix these meals. Click on the calculation bar. The menu is now calculated. However, the value in the weight box of the milk is still 0 and has a red background, and still has the up-down arrows beside it. This indicates that the milk has not been included in the calculation. The reason for this is that the menu could be balanced by using only the oats, cream and cheese. To increase the amount of the milk, click on the weight box next to the food item selection box. The weight box turned blue, and we can simply enter the required amount and click on the calculation bar. Another way of adjusting the amount of the milk is clicking on the up-down arrows next to the weight box. When you click on the arrows, you will find that the menu is recalculated for every change in value. The aim of the calculation is not only to obtain the ketogenic balance, but also to get a mixture of ingredients allowing us to compose a palatable meal. When the ketogenic balance has been achieved with an acceptable mix of ingredients, the menu can be saved. In some cases, you might want to add the preparation steps. This is done in the area labeled Preparation Steps. In addition, when the menu requires MCT oil, in this area we can stipulate the use of the MCT oil in a shake in combination with cream. First, we set the mealtime selection to breakfast, and we enter the name of the menu in the menu name box and click Save. If the menu name already exists, a pop-up window will appear warning you to overwrite the old menu with the same name. When calculating menus with more ingredients, you will find that only 3 items will be calculated. The other items can be set manually. The 3 calculated items will be adjusted in accordance with the change.